Welcome, Cancer Leo, to your July beginning of the month reading. Hope you friends are doing great out there. If you friends like this, hit that big old like button and subscribe. These messages. We have the King of Cups coming out over here, talking about emotionally balanced, talking about that compassion. Ooh, feeling like, you know what, I'm not treading on any bad water right now. Everything's nice and calm around you. Okay, so I love that energy. Okay, it does feel like no matter what's going on, though, within this situation, it could be that you just got out of some kind of competition or someone wanted to have some kind of conflict with you, and it feels like you're kind of getting out of this situation, just keeping yourself calm. If they're trying to make competition or conflict with you now, it's not going to affect you much because you're really keeping yourself on steady water. Okay, so you're not going to allow these egos, petty nonsense to go around you. It's kind of like, you know what, I'm keeping hope and calm. You're keeping very calm about the situation. There is a purpose that you're looking at, and whether or not they see the purpose or had seen the purpose, whether, like I said, you just got out of this conflict or they're trying to cause strife. Um, it doesn't matter right now because it does feel like no matter what, you know where your purpose is, right? And you know exactly where you're going, okay? And you're keeping yourself very calm. That's wow, very calm. It's like you're so calm, you're like planning for your future. Two cards of future right here. So you're too busy planning about your future than to worry about what they're talking about. So let's see what we have going on over here. Sitting within your own quiet power. Yeah, you're definitely not going to allow this person to get under your skin at all. You could be dealing with a very stubborn person or somebody who's obsessed with their own wealth and status, however it is. But it's like you're working on your own investments. You're not going to worry about what they're doing. It does feel like there is a lot of callous behavior going on over here, or they could be playing a lot of mind games with you. But it's like you're not worried about it. You're just going to really work hard right now and not worry about what they're doing, even though they're trying to get under there. It doesn't mean they're not underneath your skin, okay? You're definitely, it does feel like they're under your skin, but it's taking everything you have to just ignore them. Right now, hold on. You're keeping something to yourself right now. There could have been some kind of misunderstanding that you had with a Taurus, a Virgo, or a Capricorn. But it does feel like, however is going on over here, there's a lot of selfish behavior that they're throwing out towards you. But it does look like you're having some news coming in that you're keeping to yourself. Yeah, you're definitely not going to share this news with them. You're keeping very silent. So it does look like there's some good news that's coming in for you that you're going to keep very silent about when it comes to wanting to share it with this person. This person may even have some selfish behavior or even be very narrow-minded towards what it is you're doing. And this is why it says you want to keep very quiet about this. So it does look like they're holding on to some kind of past resentment, some kind of grudge that's going on when it comes to this situation. There is kind of like that having desire to reconcile with them. It's almost like you're trying to make them reconcile with you, but they're like holding this grudge, which is causing a conflict. It's almost like a conflict. It could be a conflict of interest. And definitely feeling like, yeah, they're obsessed though. They're obsessed with this certain, whatever this grudge is. And it's like it feels like you're trying to reconcile with it to, but you're realizing it's not working. Yeah, it's almost you cannot turn that leaf with them. It's almost like, can you give it up already? And they're like, no, don't you know? And so they're definitely not going to cut the losses when it comes to that situation. Um, they're definitely going to continue to bring this up It does make you feel very burned out about the situation. Could be a love situation. But whatever this connection is, it's almost like you're looking for a healthier connection. You might be, wanting to talk to someone else. You might have a healthier connection with a Cancer, someone that you can actually talk to about the situation because you're saying, I don't want to talk to this person. Okay. It could even be a Leo that you're talking to that you do not want to talk to. So the person that you don't want to talk to who's causing this could be literally an Aquarius, a Taurus, a Virgo, Capricorn, or a Leo. But it does look like you want to talk to and share some information with maybe a Scorpio or a Cancer or maybe a Pisces. Someone who actually feels like they're giving back to the situation. Remember, all these signs are just what I'm seeing. It could be any sign, so don't take it too literal, right? But it definitely is saying you're very inspired. Whatever this message is that's coming through is going to give out this new inspiration and desire to want to grow in the path of where your dreams are and what you're being inspired towards this time of the month. So definitely feeling a little more creative right now as well. So you might feel this very creative urge to want to get things done. Okay, but there is some friction and some arguments going on, which might make you feel like you're having a little misfortune when it comes to this getting this back to normal, having this reconciliation. Okay, so they definitely do not want to do so. So you're going after your own contentment and satisfaction. Definitely having some moodiness and some disappointments over here. Definitely feeling like I can't rely on this, but this person is unpredictable, unreliable, so I have to keep it to myself. You're not going to share this information, even if it's a new love and it's like, a friend or something. I don't know. It could be anybody. I don't know. But whatever is going on over here, you have some kind of opportunity or some kind of move that you're making, a creative move that you want to make, but you're not going to share this with anyone. Because you do feel like, I'm not going to get my Nine of Cups if I share with them because they're already really upset about the situation and, they don't want to forgive anyways. You have the desire to fix the situation and they have the desire to not fix the situation. Now, if you know it's the other way around, then, let it go, however it is, right? Let it fit how it's going to fit. But I'm just telling you right now, there is somebody around you. They may even be jealous. So if it's, even if it's a friend that, maybe sometimes friends even get jealous that you have another person because maybe they feel like they're out in the cold. Because now you're dating someone. Take it however it is. But definitely moonlighting. There's one I just heard in my head. You might be moonlighting. You don't want the boss to know because they're already upset that maybe you were moonlighting once before and they don't like that. So you do not want them to know about that because they're already edgy about the last time you got a partial job, You're like, sorry, I can't work weekends. I have another job. And they're like upset about the situation. But no matter what it is, definitely they are unreliable towards the situation because you're just not sure how they're going to take this situation because there's just too much moodiness and disappointment. So definitely moving towards this situation. Just feels like there's a lot of negative energy from them coming through, which really does weaken the relationship. It really does. It weakens you down because it makes it too much of a struggle, right? And definitely could be dealing with a Leo. I have Leo 3 times now, so you could feel like it is weakening the relationship. A struggle to, keep on calmer waters with this, because you have the Six of Swords over here that says, moving to calmer waters, says you're already being very calm about the situation. But I think the overall thing is it's hard to stay there. When you have someone who's nagging at you and always trying to make conflict, it's going to be hard. Then you have this beautiful opportunity coming towards you. And it's like, wow, now I have to keep very quiet about the situation, because then they're going to cause drama there. They're going to cause this upheaval about that too. You see what I'm saying? So it's going to be a little rough, and it is 3 of Cups. So it is like trying my hardest. It's really hard to keep this, inner strength and keep all this stuff going and, and keep a celebration going as well. I mean, if you're married, it might even be over a friend, right? somebody your husband or wife does not like, who's coming back into the picture. However it is, though, it does feel like, you're trying to keep this, it's almost like you're trying to keep happiness under wrap. Like, I'm so excited, but I can't let them know I'm so excited, right? So I'm trying to, like, keep the straight face when I'm around them. Because they'll be like, why are you so happy? It's like, well, I'm happy, right? So, let's see what an overall card is for you. Wow. Nine of Cups. Yeah. So no matter what, you do have, the Nine of Cups with the Nine of Wands. See? So if the overall cards, you got two overall cards here. It is. It's a struggle to keep the happiness of the Nine of Cups because of the Nine of Wands. Because you do feel like you're pursuing everything by yourself, and you're kind of walking, right, on your walking stick over here, and you're kind of like, well, I have to pursue my dreams. I have to go out there to get those Nine of Cups, but I got to keep so quiet. Right, I have to keep it quiet. I got to keep it down. Right, I don't want the Queen of Pentacles over here to know what's going on about the situation. Right, because look, there it is again, the Knight of Cups. Yeah, because why? It makes them moody. It's going to make them disappointed. They're untrustworthy. So it's like the same message over. It's like, but that's what the overall message is that you will have your Nine of Cups in the end to this situation. But it's just like, you're going to have to persevere over here, right? Because the Knight of Cups is just not, right? There's just too much. I look at that overactive imagination, right? And it's like, now you're making up stories, right? And it could even be that, sometimes that's the way things go. Like, they get so worked up, they're building it into something that it's not. You're making it more into something that it's not. Right, and that's what's worrying you. You just want to stay calm and cool. So, okay, guys, don't let them work up their imagination. I say stay quiet. Then you don't want them to work up their imagination. Especially if you know that that's one of those people that you're with. We all have that person, right? So whether it can be a family member, right? Oh, she ain't good for nothing, right? And it's like, no, you made that up. Or maybe she had one, maybe I'm reconciling with an old love, and, maybe they had a down point in their life, but everything's fine, but you're making up stories, right? Okay, my friends, until next time, peace and love. Bye-bye.